Welcome to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast with Lucas and Kimberlee.
Episode 57. All right, start us off, Spring Mist Farms.
Let's do it. Couple of new babies. I love springtime on the farm. Flicka is the mom and gave birth to baby Ace, and then Raven, another mom, gave birth to Queen. They're adorable. Of course they're adorable. So congratulations to Spring Mist Farms, just adding a few more babies to their family over there. So that's exciting. And then big news out of the township.
Yeah, that's exciting.
This past week. Yeah. The trustees in Brunswick Hills Township have purchased a plot of land. I think it's 45 plus acres. It's off a substation road directly across from the current service department. And in the years to come, it's just going to be hopefully the hub of the township, new administration offices, park-like setting, that kind of thing, new firehouse, town hall, that kind of stuff. We're way off, I guess, I think, from the planning stuff. But at least they've acquired the land, and that's good stuff. Yeah, what else we got?
We got a taste of summer farm market. Started getting their veggies in. Green onion, zucchini, radish, garlic, and honey. That cute little shop brings back memories. It's one of our first on-location interviews. Back there in episode, I don't know, maybe 2, 3.
Yeah, and one of my favorite places to get veggies, so I'm really excited about seeing this. I love roadside stands.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody's always asking where to get fresh vegetables.
Right.
Also going on at Mooney, they installed restroom privacy fences.
Alrighty.
Making improvements.
That's big news. Big news in the Bublik this week. Woohoo!
I think
privacy fences by the bathrooms.
I think they also installed new canopies over the bleachers and dugouts as well.
Well, it's nice to see some improvements in the parks and stuff like that. So part of ongoing projects. And
remember, the city's coming up with a master plan for the future of all Brunswick parks, and they're going to be seeking the public's input for that. So that'll be coming up shortly.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Junior Fire Academy, Brunswick Hills Fire Department is fast approaching, and it is June 28th from 8 to 4, one day only, ages 12 to 18, and they've got plenty of room left, so give them a shout out on their Facebook page or an email, apavel@brunswickhillstownship.org, and must be signed up by a parent or guardian or sign the day of event. They have to have their parents' permission.
Did you see that news article about a Brunswick daycare where the mom claims daycare teachers witnessed the director slam her 4-year-old to the ground?
I did see that. That's kind of disturbing.
Yeah, there was a lot of comments in the post that said they saw other things that were troubling. So we'll see how that turns out.
Very sad to hear. Very sad to hear. So hopefully it'll be investigated fully and they can do what's right there. On another note of happier stuff, let's talk about food. So Dustin Kramer popped on the scene in the last couple of weeks, and I think if I remember from his original post, he moved back to Brunswick.
I think that's what it was. And I'm glad he did.
Seriously, I can't wait. I haven't tried it yet. Have you?
Yes. Yeah, I was at Sunday at the farm on Sunday to see the Model A Cranksters show for Father's Day, and then we walked the market. I stopped at his stand. I got some sourdough bread from him. It was everything I hoped it to be. I love bread. And then I got several other items throughout the market. I think I got some cookies from Cookie Chameleon. I got some jam, some strawberry raspberry jam from Gerry's Jolly Jam, who we also interviewed.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to go there when you're hungry, because that could be an expensive outing.
Absolutely. I got fresh garlic for $1. Good time.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. Well, speaking of food, you and your beautiful wife hit up Indian Spice. So give us your review. What do you think?
Well, I can't compare it to any other Indian because I've never had Indian before. But luckily, the fact that they had a buffet really got me excited about it because I was able to try, I don't know, there must have been 12 to 15 different items on the buffet. So I got to try a little bit of everything. And some of that stuff was pretty amazing. The flavor
I think that's really
good.
smart.
Yeah. Yeah, there was like 3 or 4 different types of chicken. I think the buttered chicken was my favorite. There was a carrot pudding, very good. It was sweet. It almost tasted like a sweet potato casserole, but had a little bit
Oh,
more
wow.
textury consistency. Very good. The noodles were fantastic. There was a chicken noodle. Yeah, I would definitely check it out. My wife doesn't like really spicy, and she said it was spicy but not overpowering. So a lot of people think Indian food is too spicy for their tastes. She said it was all right and very good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try the buffet because if I sat down with a menu, I wouldn't know
Right.
what to order at all.
Yeah. And now that I had
So,
now that I had that opportunity, I'll be able to pick something off the menu because you may not know what buttered chicken is without a description, but now I do.
great. Good. Just one more gem over there in that plaza. They got the equine place going and one more thing going on over there. So speaking of things going on, Councilman Brandon Lambert did one of his Let's Talk posts earlier this week and then also posted some answers to some of the questions, which I thought was great. That was very helpful. And just one thing that popped out on me on this whole thing, because a lot of people were asking for a crosswalk over by Nora Park, by the new playground and everything like that. And he said a new crosswalk would cost $40,000. Like, can't we just go out there with get our favorite painter,
Right.
James, and
Yeah, just call the streets department and say, "Hey, can you go put some stripes down over here and a couple signs?"
No, we'll
Yeah.
just ask for permission and we'll get James Hotchkiss and we'll just go over there with a roller and just like right across the thing. I mean, 40 grand? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
what's
some
involved with
expensive
that.
paint.
Yeah, I don't know if they have to rip up the sidewalk and put down some sidewalk stuff and some lights and some electrical. I mean, I don't. Even then, I'm not sure how it gets up to 40,000.
I mean, well, I guess you have to make it ADA, so
Mhm.
that's probably a chunk right there. But I just thought that was amazing. But thank you to Councilman Lambert and Councilman Hannock for always jumping on and taking questions and stuff like that from the residents. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, he fielded a lot of them. Even what are the mannequins doing? And his answer was chilling. They're chilling. No updates on the mannequins. They're out there day and night through the heat and the cold.
So the first, moving on, we're going to take a break here, and the first pooch that we were going to talk about has already been adopted. So here's the second pooch of the week, I guess, and just keep adopting them. But let's hear from Roger Houndstown about pooch of the week.
Hey guys, it's Roger at Houndstown. Happy Friday. Hopefully everyone is surviving this wonderful heat we're in the middle of right now. This week we have Brooks with us from Bria Animal Rescue. He's a 2-year-old retriever lab mix. He's got a great personality. He came into Houndstown and has been getting along with all of the dogs that we've had him paired up with in the different play packs throughout the different days. And he is up for adoption, so if you would like to arrange a meet and greet, please feel free to give us a call here at Houndstown. Our number is 330-460-3052. Also, do remember, if you are looking for possibly adopting either a dog or a cat, and Brooks isn't the one for you, you can always go to the Bria Animal Rescue site and look through all of the different dogs and cats that they have available. And they have hours each day of the week and weekend where you can come in and meet all of those dogs as well. And then also remember, here at Houndstown, we are a fully interactive indoor doggy daycare environment and overnight boarding facility. We are temperature controlled, so we've kept the dogs nice and cool while they played about each day this week. And again, would encourage you, if you would like to meet Brooks, certainly give us a call. Hopefully everybody has a great weekend, and I'll be back at you next week, hopefully with the news that Brooks was adopted and the new pup that we bring in for next week. Have a great weekend, everyone.
All right, so head over to Houndstown or Bria Animal Rescue and check out that dog as well as other cats and dogs available.
She's adorable.
Indeed.
I think the Merkel family should adopt her.
No pets over here. Thank you very much.
All right, fine. All right, moving on. Let's things to do in the 212. right?
Yeah, we got Affordable Farmhouse has a paint your own terracotta class. It's $20 a person, and they provide everything. There's multiple designs to choose from, and if you're feeling extra crafty, you can paint any design you have in mind. The date for that is
Wow.
June 26th at 6:30 p.m. and July 14th at 11 a.m. And if you go to their website, click on events to sign up, you can do that. It costs only $20, and it's pretty fun.
So Affordable Farmhouse was one of the businesses that most got commented during the Easter egg hunt. That they're like, oh my gosh, we didn't even know you were here. And she doesn't have set hours. That could be why. But this is something really fun. Go in also and look around and see what she's got. But that's a great deal for $20.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And she had a lot of neat, unique home decor. And she
Right.
is located in the old movie theater in Brunswick Plaza next to the bowling alley.
Right. Yep. So looks like there's going to be a town hall and meet and greet over beer tonight at 7 o'clock with Councilman Lambert and Councilman Hannock at Ignite Brewing. Come meet and chat with them, and they'll be there to talk to as many people as they can, answer questions about the city, and just get to know everyone. So I think that's great that they're being so accessible, I guess is the word that I'm looking for there.
Mm-hmm. And Woven with Promise is having a golf outing. That is this Sunday, the 23rd at 11:30 a.m. It's at Bunker Hill. You can register to golf or just have dinner or sponsor online and a website. You can go to Woven with Promise and click on events to get more information on that. And that is this Sunday, Bunker Hill at 11:30 a.m.
Nobody does a fundraiser like Bunker Hill, let me tell you. Chad Gibson over there, amazing. So that's going to be a good time. Make sure you guys get over, help them out, Woven with Promise. So it looks like Confection Connection is going to have a sweet anniversary open house June 28th from 10 to noon, and it's called Taste to Treat Open House. If you don't know where they're located, they're over on 303 in the same plaza as Wild Fusion. Just remember, for the past year, they've been providing vocational training and companionship to adults who have intellectual and developmental disabilities, all while creating delicious stuff.
Yeah, that's a great program.
Go check them out. Very exciting.
We're in our final couple days of this community-wide garage sale. We had over 65 homes submit their information. I'm sure there's more.
There is more, yeah. That was a chore, let me tell you. And then somebody's like, "Oh, can you create a map?" I was like, "No." I love you all, but no. You can put the addresses in. What I think is great is that most of these people took time to say what they have. So, if you're interested in baby clothes, these are the ones you want to go to and that kind of stuff. So a lot of them started on Wednesday. So here it is Friday, and most everybody is open still tomorrow. So check those out. Lots of good deals. I'm sure even on the last day, probably, right?
That's right. And then coming up this Thursday, the 27th at 6:30 p.m., Stormwater Control Services expert Ed Kelly will be sharing some insights on the combined sewer system, how it impacts the quality of water, and the importance of addressing environmental issues. That is at Heritage Farm in the Big Red Barn at 6:30 on the 27th. He'll also be discussing some Cleveland water history about chlorination at Edgewater Beach, and it's sure to be an informative time.
I wonder if he's going to talk about the river fire.
Might be a topic. He said he knows
Maybe
more about it than most.
Well, good. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. This little bugger, he's so freaking adorable. This is Beckett, and they're having a fundraiser for his family. So baskets for Beckett fundraiser. And they really need you to buy a ticket and then come and bid on the baskets and all of the stuff. So that's so exciting. Just everyone coming together like this community does so well. And just make sure you buy the tickets as soon as possible so they can give them a count. They need a head count. Baskets for Beckett event is going to be June 29th, 5 to 8:30, and that is going to be at Coppertop Golf Club on 303 in Valley City. So there's the flyer, there's contact information, there's Venmo even if you just want to make a donation. But he had a surgery a little over a week ago now, and slowly improving every day. So keep him in our prayers, but if you could support them, that would be great.
All right, let's get into some live music we have coming up. The Brunswick Summer Concert Series kicks off July 3rd with Funkology, and then they have bands every weeknight on Wednesdays, starting at 6 p.m. It's right there on the back side of the rec center. There's a hill there. It's rain or shine. They'll move it inside if it rains. Bring lawn chairs. It is family friendly, and they have that going from July 3rd to August 7th on most Wednesdays.
I think we should go on polka band night.
Man, I'm telling you, I was at a garage sale. Some guy was standing around, and he asked if I ever heard of Chardon Polka Band. I said, no, are you in it? And he said, no. I don't know. It just came up in conversation, random. And I said, I'll look it up. And they were July 10th at the Brunswick Summer Concert Series. So I might have to check them out. But Funkology is also a great band. I've heard, there's something for everybody. One of them plays country. One of them plays Motown and disco. 60s through today, blues, swing, jazz, classic rock and funk, and those are free. The city is trying to get some activities going, and I hope everybody goes out and shows that we're appreciative and to continue with those types of things.
Yeah, that is good to see those happening. Also happening, Panini's Bar and Grill has updated their summer band list. Here is their June and July series and all the dates, 4 to 7, each of those dates.
Yeah, and they typically have them on Sundays. Not a lot of places have live music on Sundays in Brunswick, but there's an opportunity for you. One of my all-time favorite Brunswick cover bands are playing this weekend at one of my all-time favorite Brunswick breweries. Actually, my favorite Brunswick brewery. Sweet Chin, who plays current and classic pop favorites, it's a cover band, is playing this Saturday at 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. right at Ignite Brewery. And they still have the Heffy and Hoppy beer on tap, according to their website, so we're going to probably extend Father's Day and make it Father's Week.
There you go. There you go. We have a couple more things that I wanted to go over, and first of all, it's kind of like a last minute thing. Was just announced that Bounce House near me has partnered with the Backyard, and they have several dates that they're going to be doing kind of like a Sunday family day. So there'll be at least 3 bounce houses there, and lots of food and drinks and stuff like that. So make sure you follow either Bounce House Near Me or Backyard on their Facebook page and check that out, because they have a great outdoor area. So they're very excited to be partnering together, and we're excited for them.
Yeah, that's a great partnership. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that'll be a fun time. And then we would be remiss if we didn't thank Bat TV. You and I sat down with some producers, and we were on Meet the Producer, which is one of their podcasts. We just wanted to thank the guys for having us out.
Yeah, and I'm sure as soon as that gets out, we'll share that in the group as well. I think that might be the July episode, maybe August.
Correct. I think that's what he said. Yeah. So thank you to Bat TV, and if you haven't checked them out, they've got not only so much they've got podcasts, but they've got cable channels, they've got government channels. It's a lot more than what you might imagine goes on there. There's a lot of things. So thank you to them again. So that's it. That's all I got. You got anything else?
That's it. It's a quick one. Let's wrap it up.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening.
Bye. As always, I want to thank you for checking out the Brunswick Group Therapy podcast and for supporting local Brunswick area businesses. If you enjoyed your time, please check us out online at brunswickgrouptherapy.com, where you can continue the conversation with a voice message that may be featured on future podcast episodes or posts. You can also follow us on our Brunswick Group Therapy social media pages on both YouTube and Facebook. If you own or manage an area business and would like to be featured in an upcoming Brunswick Group Therapy podcast, please reach out to Kimberlee or I through any of our social media pages. We are passionate about supporting local, and it's the reason for this podcast.
Thank you for joining us for another therapy session. A reminder that the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are solely those of the participants and do not represent any business, group, employer, or organization. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only.